After hours. When you return to the Steamsters Union, it is in the early hours of the morning. It seems a completely different place. Bereft of its normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone who can help you analyze it. Hello, hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Shadowrun Returns Dead Man's Switch. We're right back where we left off here at the Seamstresses Union. Without its colorful staff, the cast of regulars, and poisoning tourists, the Union feels hollow. The front of the bar and lounge area deserted except for a handful of janitors. Let's see. It's after hours, so things are getting a little slow. Ms. Kubota is in the back. Okay. Oh, what's going on over there? Gathered around the intimate back bar, Ms. Kubota and her coterie gather for breakfast, with the lady herself doing the cooking. The smell of soy calf and something resembling sausage fills the room. Well, let's talk to Ms. Kubota then. Ohio, would you like some? She stops. Forgive me, Ome, but you look like hell. Uh, I've been working, Ms. Kubota. She looks you over, noting the signs of your nocturnal activity. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run. I agree. It's good to be back in one piece. It's good to have you back. I can tell you've been busy, and I can see by the look on your face that there is something you need. Is this about the Ripper? Let's see. Yep, I found some DNA evidence. Needs help analyzing. Maybe anyone downstairs. Could be. Won't know. Could be. I won't know until I get something analyzed. I understand. I will unlock the piano, and you may go downstairs. Someone down there should be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely that you will visit the Matrix before the day is done. May I take a sausage? Take the whole plate. Oh, she is so nice. She's like the best boss ever. And she's not even my boss. She's just... God, this place is nice. Alright, Mr. Clue. Evening, sir. What's around the bar? What's the word around the town, Mr. Clue? There's been more talk of the Ripper killings. Some people are saying they're hate crimes on account of the victims all being human. Let's see. What if I told you the prime suspects were an elf and a troll? Still doesn't mean the killings aren't racially motivated. Yeah, that's true. People are just too quick to label something as hate crimes. Check the census. The city is still 66% humans. Close your eyes and throw a rock and you're more than likely to hit a human. Doesn't make it a hate crime. Still a crime, though. And that should be enough. This is the first real rise you get seen out of Mr. Clue, but he reins himself with a roll of his thick shoulders and a smoothing of his jacket. Don't worry, not going to start throwing rocks. Wouldn't want to reinforce the stereotype. I'll leave you to your business, sir. Well, that was good. Let's see, is there anything else around? No. To the downstairs. Yes, please. The digital world. You've been doing a lot of legwork in the job, and it's going to require a trip to cyberspace and to back the idea of the Ripper, the Matrix, the cybernetic analog of inside of the grid, the worldwide computer network, a digital world information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body is left behind. All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data. IC, counter intrusion programs, or ICE, and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has many dangers as the meat world, and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, black ice that can fry a Decker's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked if you aren't careful. Get dump shocked out and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy Decker and you can die. Alright. First off, Trip to the stash. Okay. Cool. Nothing new there. Let's see, we got David Fry over here. And, Mr. Van Grass. We have something to sell him. Was hoping to get some peace and quiet tonight. You got something for me? I've got a flight recorder. Wouldn't have to be an Ares flight recorder, would it? Some very powerful buyers are looking for that right now. I can get rid of it for you, say 20%. That leaves 2,000 for you. Well, let's see. Since I don't have corporate etiquette, I really can't make it more, so deal. 2,000 new yen. That is not a small number of new yen. However, I guess we're going to go talk to these guys. Morning. You look like you've been up all night. You look like you've seen some action, too. Where's Doc Castle? Asleep, I assume. Do you need a medkit or something? I need someone to analyze this DNA sample. Doc Castle's equipment really isn't set up for that, he considers a moment. However, I could employ some semiconductor chip. It could decode the DNA using voltage change instead of light. That could eliminate the use of the highly expensive equipment that would be required otherwise. He brightens. I just read the journal up on it, and the information's still fresh. Frankly, it should be easy. What do you want to know about it? I want to know the owner's identity, please. That's beyond me. All I can get you is the gene code sequence. That's where I come in. David, if you can get me the code sequence, I'm pretty sure we can track down the owner via matrix run. Will do. Let me have that DNA and what you want to test. I shall give Fry the blood sample. Aelixander, when David gives me the sequence, I'll jack in and help you trace the blood sample back to the source. Ooh, thanks, guys. If this works, you may find the Emerald City Ripper. No, Drek? He turns to Johnny, excited. Wake up, Johnny boy. We've got work to do. And Aelixander, if you need any gear, I'll be right here. I just got a second wind. Meet you at my rig, Aelixander. Sweet. Alright. Ooh, karma gain. Yes, let's go deal with that. Ooh, I have a lot. Let's go deal with that. Intelligence. Ooh. Yes, let's do that. And confirm. That'll help me on this matrix run. Speaking of which, let's, Alright. If I'm going to be buying new programs, let's... Alright. In stash. Okay. Unequip that. See if he's got anything new for me, because if he does, I gotta sell stuff first. You need some hardware and software? Yes, please. Alright, first, Cyberdex. Ooh. Better. Yes, please. How much? I got 3,361. I can afford that. Confirm. And then I will equip. That's the new one. So we will sell him the old one. Alright, confirm. Talk to him again. Yes. Sell. And dupe with some our old programs. So we gotta make room for new ones. Because I noticed some level 2. So programs. Let's see. Well, we want to continue with our killer, because that works well. Sniffer was another one. Oh, medic, yes, definitely. And sniffer. I got room for one more. Let's see. Ooh, degrade. Yes, please. So the idea is, let's see. Powerful attack program deals 100 damage. It'll be 150 damage. And if I sniffer myself, increase your chance to hit recently last for 3 rounds. So, I would sniffer myself, degrade the enemy, and then blast. That sounds great. And if I need to, heal up. But, okay, so confirm. Where did my new programs go? Alright, let me check my stash. Okay. Okay, I will trust that they are there. Let's see, is there anything else we need? Let's see. Assassin expert. Attacker. Exploder. Shield. Let's try that. You know what? No. Let's save the new yen. I already have an ESP. And here's Johnny. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequencing, the system that David employed, we should have the information we need to track the Reaper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He was utilizing an unproven technique he's read about in Science Journal. He was working from memory on minimal sleep. That's great, Professor. Whatever. Sounds fascinating. If there's time later, maybe you can tell me more about it. Yes, maybe we can sit down with David and he can share the research. But let's stay focused. Let's see, here's what I'm thinking. We hit the Lone Star DNA database. First, to see if our donor has prior criminal record. If they have extensive DNA archives, then we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and jack into the Matrix. I can get into the private grid easily, but I've got to warn you. Once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience have you had? I'm pretty damn good. Great. Come with me. Just in case any ice decides to crash our party. Alright. Aha! See, here we go. Alright. Degrade, killer, medic, sniffer, suppression. Oh, I could have a second ESP. Alright. I will get one for next time, probably. Programs ESP, yes. Confirm. The excruciating ecstasy of jacking your neural network into the digital world washes over you, grips you, crushes you into a singularity, and expands you infinitely. You are one with the data stream. Welcome to the Matrix. Here we are, in the Matrix. Code gate. Lone Star Data Store. That can't possibly be this easy. Plus there's other data gates. Let's explore a little first. Nothing. More nothing. Aha! There's a little bit of ice over there. Okay. I think I will run a suppression. Yes. On myself. See, the alarm should go down. There we go. Okay, back out to the reality where we're not really doing anything. Okay. So this guy is the guy we really want. See, that white sentry is really the... Yeah, he's been sniffered, and yeah. That guy's the booster, so we want to... Alright. Let's sniffer ourselves, so we're more accurate with everything. Marvelous. Missed. Excellent. A little easier to hit here, I'm sure. Okay. And I'm going to degrade you, just as you had just degraded me. Alright, and then... Killer! See? That's why I like that combo. Right behind me and you missed. Really? Come on. Well, you've been degraded. Time for killering. There we go. Oh, maybe we should log Johnny in as well. That was my problem. Alright. Whoosh. All done. To the data store. DNA latch located. 100% match. Arrest records database. Silas Forsberg. Status deceased. Chop shop surgical assistant. Breaking and entering 2 counts. Indecently 1 count. Brought for questioning. Accused of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. Ooh, that's not a nice person. But he's also listed as dead. Which is a little odd. Alright, Johnny. Why don't you come join me? Let's see if there's... Aha! More code gates. Now we can do this. We put you behind this barrier for the moment. And I can help. Okay. Why don't we degrade, Sniffer first. Increase accuracy. And then degrade. Oh, no, now we're into Johnny. Okay. Medic, Sniffer, Killer, Suppression. Ooh, Suppression is good. We want to get those alarms down. If we let the alarm get too high, things will get bad. Okay. I have been sniffered. Degrade. The sentry. Excellent. And Killer the sentry. Go. And action 3 will be to degrade that ice there. Okay. Now he can kill that ice. And his killer's on cooldown, so just regular whoosh attack. Now let's see. My suppression. Yes, do this. Please. More alarm down. Yay. Okay. There we go. Oh, he's got 2 more hits. Okay. Well, I'm going to go get to the Newsnet archive. Newsnet 1. Return of subject. Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, his shop surgical assistant, was found in the apartment in Snihimish earlier this week. The body has been there for as long as a month, and when Forsberg's landlord noticed the rancid smell and contacted authorities, Lone Star representative have issued a statement saying the Forsberg death has been ruled a suicide. According to the reports, his body was a mass of puncture wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims that he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to a psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been Released due to privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to his life is far too common here in the Sprawl. That is too sad. Now that we have something we can go on, let's regroup. Yeah, but there's another code gate. Mr. Johnny Clean, sir. We should go check that out, too. Well, before we get too far, medic yourself. No, you're full of life and strong. One. Autopsy research. Okay. Before we go too far, haha, I see it. Okay. We're going to sniffer ourselves. That was nice. Alright. Degrade. Killer. Boom. Alright, and then Alright. Autopsy records. Autopsy records. Subject was found overdosed on a half-dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm no next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places in the body, possibly large surgical needles. Body has been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed a smell. Called the police when no one answered the door. Oh... This just keeps getting weirder. Yes, Johnny. Yes, it does. There are no other code gates to explore. Alright, so it looks like we are all done. Okay, your degrade is going to be another turn, which is not a problem. I'm just going to send you this way. Yes, definitely degrade the alarms. The lower the alarm, the better off everyone is. Okay. So we're just gonna go here and turn. Johnny, tell them what they've won, Johnny. All right, you go there. I will go back to me. There it is. Doop, doop, doop. Why can't I? There we go. Alright. Graceful logout. Graceful logout. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He works with chop shops, which fits with the living guy we've met. The Newsnet says he left the state to a psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who this psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace this doctor. You in? Give me a minute to collect my thoughts. Yeah. Uh-oh, why are we still in combat time? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I think I know why. Okay. No, the robot is off. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well... Doesn't seem to be anything other than our stash to go on. Well, let's log back in then. Oh, cancel. Johnny, you wait there. I'll be right back. Johnny, you go there. That's your rig. Alright. Back into the Matrix. Confirm. Johnny goes into the Matrix too. Still set from last time. Alright. Well, the one code gate we got. Oh goodness. White sparky ice. Let's see. I'm going to... 88%. That's... Okay. Degrade. It's not the perfect thing, but... And killer. There we go. That thing was scarier than it needed to be. Foosh. 63%. Okay. Sniffer yourself. And killer that thing. That was not deadly enough. Fortunately, I can sniffer myself this time. Nice. Okay. There we go. Now let me go get this medical information. Hacked patient records. Searching medical records. Silas Forsberg. Medical records for Silas Forsberg located. 2020 through 2030. One particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently, with the outbreak of changeling children being born. With aberrant psychology we're seeing is no telling what this sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year to seem to be having no effect, upping the dosage. Oh, poor kid. Let's see. 2030 through 2040, data missing or corrupted, contact your administrator for help. Great. 2040 through present. The file is quite large. It takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. Is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe our being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have been proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimicked speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason, and for the health of the patient, I am assigning another doctor to his case. I will inform him of his next session. Oh. Well, this... let's see. Got a new name, Dr. Holmes. Let's go with that. See where he's in the works. Okay, Johnny. Tell them what they've won. Alright, we're going to stop Johnny here, because I don't want him to have no actions going through the code gate. Whoosh. Oh goodness, what is that spiky thing? Black ice! Oh, that's bad. That can kill your meat. Okay, so I'm going to run over here and degrade and suppress things. Oh, that requires all three actions. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Then I will sniffer myself. There's going to be a battle a-coming. Johnny, help! Yeah, Johnny's needs 3 as well. I'm going to move you over here. And you actually can heal yourself, because you did take a little damage. But let's not... Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So, I'm going to degrade... Can I degrade the black ice? Yes. Marvelous. And then killer the black ice, because that thing is scary. Yeah, you see, I just blasted it, and it didn't die. Well, fortunately, I have another action. Thank goodness. Okay. Alright, you don't have... Okay, you know what? Johnny, you can just suppress this round, because... Yes. Okay. Grade. Everything I do makes it worse on you. And killer. You should die quite handily. There we go. End there. Take a moment to suppress, because that's good. Alright. Johnny, wait right there. I run up to the medical boards. Employment records. Check current employment status. Dr. Henry Holmes currently holds the position of Chief Psychiatrist and Administrator at Mercy Medical Hospital, Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. Previous employers. Mercy Medical, private practice. Alright. So current, previous, and log out. Bingo, let's meet back in meat space again. Sounds good. Just make sure, okay. 1. Alright, Johnny. I mean, Mr. Canary. What's the timer left on yours? 3. Okay. Okay. Johnny can log out. And I can log out. Alright. Reality at the end of a day is at the day contextual. And as the meat world comes back into focus, your head once again tries to settle on which world is the real one. While the philosophical question lingers, your meat body demands food and drink. You disconnect from the deck and find the Union's safe house has risen. And I see that we're just about at the half-hour mark, so here's where I will leave it for this time. I know it's not my normal format, but I do want to keep these things kind of brief. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my content, and I'll see you all next time.